welcome to the YouTube channel of Anand Super 100. In this initiative, we have brought a series of daily current affairs that are crucial for all your competitive exams. Have a look on today's headlines. Actually, today we will discuss here about some of the important decisions taken by Cabinet and the MOUs with other countries. The first is MOU between India and Maldives approved. MOU between India and German agency approved. MOU between India and Brazil approved. Cabinet approves MOU between India and Switzerland. Cabinet approves special window for funding of housing projects. Cabinet approves MOU signed with India and Guyana. Khadi gets separate unique HS code export to get a boost. Let's discuss news in detail. Throwing light on the cabinet approvals, here is MOU between India and Maldives approved. The Union Cabinet has approved the Memorandum of Understanding between India and Maldives on Training and Capacity Building Program for Maldivian judicial officers in India. What will be the benefits? The MOU will promote cooperation between India and Maldives in judicial and other legal areas and enable exchange of knowledge and technology in training and capacity building. You can have a look on the map of Maldives. Its capital is Malé and its location is in Indian Ocean. The next is MOU between India and German agency approved. Cabinet has given ex post facto approval for the MOUs between India and Germany for collaboration in the field of occupational diseases, rehabilitation and vocational training of insured persons with disabilities. Have a look on its benefits. The MOUs with the DGUV, a specialized agency in Germany working for occupational safety and health and social protection, will help broadly in exchanging information and promoting activities in the area of rehabilitation related to medical, occupational and social rehabilitation of insured persons with disabilities and prevention, detection and treatment of occupational diseases. Let's have a look on the map of Germany. Its location is in Europe continent and its bordering countries are Holland, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Austria, Czech Republic and Poland. The capital of Germany is Berlin. The next is MOU between India and Paraguay approved. Cabinet has given ex post facto approval to the Memorandum of Understanding between India and Paraguay for strengthening cooperation in the field of tourism. The MOU was signed in New Delhi on 27 September 2019. The benefits are, it will create favorable conditions for long-term tourism, cooperation for the mutual benefits of all stakeholders within the broader framework and areas of cooperation. The MOU will explore to incorporate the best practices in order to implement the measures that will realize the objectives set out in this MOU. Have a look on the map. The location of Paraguay is in South America. Its bordering countries are Bolivia, Argentina and Brazil. The capital of Paraguay is Neiva Ocean. Come to the next MOU. MOU between India and Brazil approved. Cabinet has approved the Memorandum of Understanding between India and Brazil in the field of health and medicine. The MOU is expected to be signed in November 2019. Its benefits are, the bilateral MOU between India and Brazil will encourage cooperation between the two countries through joint initiatives, technology development in the health sector and development of research in the health sector. It will facilitate in improving the public health status of people of both the countries. It will strengthen bilateral ties with India and Brazil. You already know the location of Brazil is in South America. Its capital is Brasilia. For more information, you can have a look on the map of Brazil. The next is Cabinet approves MOU between India and Switzerland. The Union Cabinet has given ex post facto approval to the MOU between India and Switzerland on technical cooperation in the field of climate change and environment. The MOU was signed in Switzerland on 13 September 2019. Its major impacts are: environmental degradation falls on the socially and economically disadvantaged more heavily than the better of the sections of society. Any effort at thwarting environmental degradation would lead to the environmental equity in the sense of availability of sound environmental resources to all the sections of society. What are its salient features? Capacity building on climate change and sustainable water management, sustainable forest management, sustainable development of mountainous regions, environmentally sustainable and resilient urban development, addressing issues of air, land and water pollution, focusing on clean and renewable energy, and climate change risk management. All of you have already know that the climate change is a burning issue, so it becomes more important with the viewpoint of climate. Let's have a look on the map of Switzerland. Its capital is Bern. Bordering countries are France, Germany, Austria, Italy. Cabinet approves MOU signed between India and Guyana. Cabinet has given approval for the MOU between India and Guyana in the field of renewable energy. Its main objectives are: to establish the basis for a cooperative institutional relationship, to encourage and promote bilateral technical cooperation in the field of renewable energy on the basis of mutual benefit, equality and reciprocity between the parties. Areas of cooperation include solar energy, wind energy, bioenergy and waste to energy, small hydro storage and capacity building. The Memorandum of Understanding will also help in strengthening bilateral cooperation between the two countries. The location of Guyana is in South America. Its bordering countries are Venezuela, Brazil and Suriname. It also shares border with North Atlantic Ocean. Towards the last approval, Cabinet approves special window for funding of housing projects. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, today approved the establishment of a special window fund to provide priority debt financing for the completion of stalled housing projects that are in the affordable and middle income housing sector. For the purpose of the fund, the government shall act as a sponsor and the total commitment to be infused by the government would be up to 10,000 crore. The fund will be set up as a Category 11 AIF, means Alternative Investment Fund, debt fund registered with SEBI and would be professionally run. For the first AIF under the special window, it is proposed that SBI Cap Ventures Limited shall be engaged to be the investment manager. This fund would in turn provide relief to developers that require funding to complete a set of unfinished projects and consequently ensure delivery of homes to the home buyers. In this series, let's come to the economic news. Khadi gets separate unique HS code export to get a boost. Khadi has once again come out of its customary wheel, marking its presence in the exclusive HS code bracket issued by the central government on 4th November 19 to categorize its products in export. In a long-awaited move to make export of Khadi exclusively categorized from the General League of Textile Products, the Ministry of Commerce and Industries has allocated separate HS code for the signature fabric of India this week. Earlier, Khadi did not have its exclusive HS code. As a result, all the data regarding export of the signature fabric used to come as a normal fabric under the textile head. Now we will be able to keep a constant eye not only on our export figures, but it will also help us in planning our export strategies. Khadi and Village Industries Commission (KVIC) Chairman is Vinay Kumar Saxena. You should also know that what is HS. HS stands for Harmonized System and it is a 6-digit identification code. It was developed by the WCO, means World Customs Organization, and custom officers use. HS code to clear every commodity that enters or crosses any international border. At the last, we will discuss about important objective type questions for exams. Question number 1 is, at which of the following places the first WIMSTEC port conference has been held? Option A, Visakhapatnam, option B, Mumbai, option C, Haldia, and option D, Cochin. The correct answer is option A, Visakhapatnam. WIMSTEC is a group of 7 countries in South Asia and Southeast Asia. The first WIMSTEC port conference has been organized in Visakhapatnam on 7th and 8th November 2019. WIMSTEC has its headquarters in Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. The member countries of WIMSTEC are India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Thailand, and Myanmar. Now come to the next question. How many crore rupees Alternative Investment Fund has been approved by the central government to complete stalled residential projects? Option A, 15,000 crores, option B, 20,000 crores, option C, 25,000 crores, and option D, 30,000 crores. And the correct answer is option C, 25,000 crores. The government will infuse rupees 10,000 crore into this Alternative Investment Fund, while the remaining rupees 15,000 crore will be contributed by SBI and Life Insurance Corporation of India. Okay, let's come to the next question. Which outstanding writer has been selected for the Vyapam for the year 2019? Option A, Keshwanand Tripathi, option B, Kaka Hatrasi, option C, N.Y. Rangaswamy, and option D, Nasira Sharma. The correct answer is option D, Nasira Sharma. Nasira Sharma has been selected for her novel Paper Boat. The award is given to the best Hindi literary work published by KK Birla Foundation over a period of 10 years. The award was instituted in the year 1991. The next question is, for which institute the central government has released HS code recently? Khadi and Village Industries Commission KVIC, option B, National Milk Production Institute NMPI, option C, Amul Milk, or option D, Tribal Industries. The correct answer is, you already know, option A, Khadi and Village Industries Commission. The central government has issued the HS code to the Khadi and Village Industries Commission. This step of central government can open a new chapter in the field of Khadi exports. Earlier, the Khadi industries in India did not have its own HS code. The HS code is a 6-digit number that identifies an item to be exported from one country to another. It has been developed by the World Customs Organization. The last question is, how many scientists have recently signed a joint declaration declaring a global climate emergency? Option A, 7,046, option B, 9,478, option C, 11,258, and option D, 13,682. The correct answer is option C, 11,258. 11,258 scientists from 153 countries around the world have declared a climate emergency. While declaring emergency, the scientists said that it is not easy to avoid the situation which has arisen due to climate change. This has been mentioned in an article published in a magazine called Bioscience. 69 Indian scientists are also signed in this manifesto. These scientists have introduced a 6-point program which can control climate change. Thank you so much for watching. We will continue the series in the next episode. Keep on learning.